welcome back to a new 1203BARRETT TV revival episode. This episode, I'm going to be talking about how I watched the based on a true story movie of Abducted by My Teacher, the Alyssa Thomas story. And yes, this is yet another movie that I have watched based on a true story. And yeah, again, this movie is based, like I said, on the true story of the actual events that have happened of this young lady, 15-year-old, who starts going to school, and she has a hard home life when it comes to how she doesn't really have a whole lot of people to talk to, and she talks and gets into this awkward situation with her teacher, Tad, and ends up abducting her as well and tries to get off into loads of different countries. And yeah, the FBI is absolutely amazing in this movie. Like, compared to the other ones, the police officers are amazing. Just immediately how they're sent out, they're actually doing their jobs and not assuming that it's a runaway, unlike the other ones, which I've had problems with when it came to how the officers were made. Again, since it was a true story, right? Actually happened, which is just crazy to believe that for real. And yeah, that whole ending as well, where she actually stood in front of him in court and actually told him off as well. And it actually saying as well at the end of the movie on January 16th, 2019, Tad Cummins was sentenced to 20 years in prison. And also at the end too, Elizabeth Thomas was married in June of 2019, beginning a new chapter in her life, and many still blame her for the actions of a man more than three times her age. Which again, yeah, there's a lot of people that are just being ridiculous and blaming her, even though the guy did wrong to her, right? Did horrible things to her, and people blamed her for a man who had grandkids and stuff, but it shouldn't have really mattered because he did a wrong thing to a 15-year-old girl, right? But hey, at least she managed to get her life straightened, and I just respect the lady that went through all of this things that this movie was based on, right? Based on the actual true story. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Definitely a good movie I enjoyed. Let me know guys explode, and catch you next one.